everybody, and welcome to another episode of Geeks Behaving Badly. This is episode 7. I am your host, Trinity, and joining me are my good friends, Frank
Hello.
and Vet.
Hello.
That's probably going to be in the recording.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah.
Duck.
If you haven't told, we found the soundboard.
I know, we did find the soundboard. I don't think that's a good thing, but it'd be alright.
Oh, that's really
At
bad
least-
because you can add sound, so that means you can make custom ones.
Yep.
I know, I need to do that now.
And
there's gonna
now
there's gonna be a lot of
some
Some
inappropriate
fart
things.
sounds.
Fart sounds. At least we're not recording our farts, so,
Well, now we'll probably end up taking the whoopee cushion sound from Lethal Company.
Right? Oh, I did actually get that edited. I might re-edit it though, because I'm still learning how to edit. Like clip everything.
Yep.
So like I saw spots where I'm like, no, I shouldn't have added that in. I should have clipped this out and had it just to go to this part. So I'm like, what I might do is just go back in, since I already combined it together into one video, go back in and just start cutting stuff out that should have been a different way. So that's probably what I'll do, and then I gotta edit in the bleeps for the cussing, and then I can finally put it up.
Oh, so lots of bleeps.
Yeah, pretty much. Especially when
Bleeps.
what was it? No, it was Vet, when you flipped out when you got struck by lightning trying to get into. You were literally right at the door to get into the ship.
Yep.
You just started cussing up a storm, and I just started sitting here laughing.
And it's like, and nobody heard that but him
Right?
because he was dead.
Well, I love the fact that I was able to get everyone's point of view for different things. Like, I got, Frank, your point of view of Vet jumping and missing, and then you cracking up laughing.
I know, it's like
Um,
having to, or being able to just jump back and forth between the perspectives,
Yeah,
especially that game.
that's what I was trying to figure out. So what I accidentally did when I cut that was instead of, jumping to that point for your perspective, I made it too long and showed all of us walking to that area. So I'm like, no, that just doesn't fit. So now I have to go back, cut it out, and then have it to where you can just go from my point of view to someone else's point of view to someone else's point of view for that spot.
Nice.
So I'm like, I gotta go back in and fix that. But I was still learning. So I was like, I don't know what I'm doing. So I
And
just kept
that's why-
splicing things and making it feel like it worked. And then when I finally sat down and watched it before I hit save it, so that way I can start cutting it, I just wanted to make sure it looked okay. And it did. And then I realized, I'm like, oh, I should cut that out. I shouldn't have put that in there. I shouldn't have put that in there. So now that it's all combined into one thing, I can go back and recut it.
Yeah, so at least the big, hurdle is done, and then
Yes.
it's just the fine tuning now.
Well, trying to split it was awful because I had to keep remembering where I stopped and then where you answered my question or where you asked Vet a question, so I can go to Vet's part and cut that in. I'm like, oh my goodness.
And that's why people pay editors to do this shit.
Oh, I know. That's why I wish I could pay editors to do this shit, but I can't. So I'd love to get the people that used to edit Achievement Hunter stuff from Rooster Teeth, but I don't even know who those people are. So,
Yeah.
because they've already dealt with it, so they'd know what to do. You know what I mean? But I'm like, I don't know who those people are or how to get a hold of them or anything. So
Yeah.
And they probably cost an arm and a leg.
probably, but you know what? If I don't have to do
And
it,
and maybe a nipple.
I'm like, that's why we didn't play on Thursday, because I'm like, I still have another set of videos to edit, and I'm not even done with this one yet.
Well, that one should be just more of a learning one, because that's the one where the new monsters didn't show up yet.
Yeah, that was where you just took us to that place, and it was
Yeah.
storming, and I got struck by
So
lightning trying to read, don't walk outside with metal.
Yep.
I was trying to read it, and I got struck by lightning. I was like, well, fuck, I didn't even get to finish reading that before I
right.
got killed. I didn't even get to react. Like, oh, I should hide this. No. Didn't get a second. It was just, boom. Fuck.
Yes. Normie is so much fun. But that second one was a lot better because
We were able to fix it where the
Yeah,
the
we actually-
creatures came out.
we actually got that. And actually he added like a late patch to that update now, where there's another outside monster that are
Yeah.
little birds that will fly and latch onto you.
Oh
And then
no.
the more that latch onto you, when they start flying, the higher it lifts you up in the air.
Great.
And so you can kind of steer when they're flying around. But if too many attach to you, then they take you into the stratosphere.
Oof.
Oh, fantastic.
hmm
Right. So I was just thinking. But
Holy shit! 7 Days to Die is going to be leaving early access.
oh, is it really?
It's
Finally.
yeah, it only took them 10 years.
Right? Like no offense to them, but finally. Oh yeah,
It's
so I was watching some Roanoke with Gonzo last night. And he was talking about Resident Evil 7 and like the mold and whatnot, because he's a biologist, so he's talking about the science behind the mold and stuff.
Yep.
And I was watching it and I'm like, you know what? I'm not gonna finish this game. I'm like, I really want to finish it because I hate not finishing a game. But I was watching the gameplay of that and it was just boss fight after boss fight after boss. I'm like, nope, we're uninstalling this the minute I get home. I'm done.
honestly just jump to Village.
But I just thought that was funny. I was like, yeah, no. Well, no, I was gonna go back because I haven't played
Oh, you're
4
gonna do
and 5
4.
yet. So I'm gonna do 4, 5, and 6, and then I'll go play 8. I'll probably switch to 4.
Yeah. Well,
So,
8, because 8 has nothing to do with the other ones.
well, I know, but I'm like, I like kind of wanted to go in order, but I didn't have 4, 5, and 6, so that's why I did 2, 3, and then went to 7. So
Yeah.
I'm one of those people who likes to play in an order,
Well-
kind of like Borderlands. Like I played it in the order it came out instead of the order how the story went, and so many people are like, why aren't you playing it in the order the story went? And I'm like, because I just want to play it in the order it came out.
Yeah. Well, and that's the thing with Resident Evil is like even they didn't even follow like a specific timeline.
Right.
Like that jumps around a lot. And honestly, it's like I don't even know if 7 and 8 really like I don't even know where they are in the timeline. Because it was
Oh,
kind of
really?
like it's kind of like the origin of the T virus. Because it's like the mold kind of was a
But it's
precursor.
after, but it's also after because Chris Redfield's
True, yeah.
so
So he's in it, yeah.
it's more
And he,
so, I would say, instead of timeline wise, it's just trying to give more history, I guess,
yeah,
to sort of things.
yeah, because I mean, it's already like past Umbrella being kind of like dissolved
Yeah,
and
'cause what Tricell, and then there's another one. There's 2.
BSU.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, he's definitely based on the character that they made for him. You could tell he's seen some shit.
That's
He looks like
funny.
he looks like a very weathered veteran.
Oh yeah, I was reading somewhere that the Fallout games have been being played a lot more and
Oh, yeah.
whatnot. I'm like, well, yeah, I mean, yeah. It's like the
I wonder
game
why.
or the right. It's like the show just came out, so now a lot of people are probably like, oh, is this what Fallout's like? Not
Mm.
exactly, but it's close. So I'm like, I'm wondering how many people are just gonna be kind of mad that it's not exactly like the TV show. Because sadly, some people are like that. They'll see something and then expect it to be exactly like that, and it's like, no.
Well, it's hard to make a storyline in a show based on like an open world
Video
Right.
game.
game like that. It's like if they were to make a movie of Skyrim.
Because
Right.
they would only be able to follow, obviously, one storyline. You know,
Mhm.
if you were to go with 76 or Fallout New Vegas, Fallout 3. Well, Fallout 3, you're kind of sort of pigeonholed into choosing a path, sort of, not really, but then Vegas, you have the different factions, the four factions you can choose, and then same thing with Fallout 4.
Yeah, so it's not like there's a
L76,
clear.
you choose
This is
faction.
what happens. Yeah,
Oh
because
yeah,
you kind of get to drive the story with the
Yeah.
gameplay.
right. I'll probably end up replaying 3, 4, and New Vegas on a Friday at some point.
I've
Do
been
it as
debating.
my single player Friday
on
game.
doing a I don't know about a stream, but maybe a recording of like either each storyline. I know these have already been done, obviously, but just because like the hardcore mode for all four factions in Fallout 4, and then maybe do a Fallout 4 as a Lucy, the Ghoul, and Maximus character.
Nice. I know they added them to Shelter. I think
Yes,
they added them as characters you could play in Shelter.
they're in Shelter, and they've dropped, or there's been 2 publications regarding Lucy's, the Ghouls, and Maximus's special stats. But then there was another one was if you wanted to play them in Fallout 76, not only here's the special stats, but also what cards you would be using.
Got you.
But I don't know about that one just yet. But I'd have to reinstall Fallout 4, but also I kind of want to play modded because I like the idea of having weapons that are Fallout friendly, like they are lore friendly.
Got you.
I mean, the ones with all the weird shit attached to them.
Well, no, not even that. It's the aesthetics that Bethesda took with Fallout 4, like when they did everything. I understand that some of the reason the size changed was because of the power armor. Now that it wasn't just an outfit, it was actual like a suit you got into.
Or like a mech suit, yeah.
Yeah. So they had to make some of the guns look bigger because then they would feel more so appropriate in the hands of a power armor suit. But the thing is, it's just like the 10mm pistol. It's already a chunky gun, even in Fallout like 3 and everything else. But it is even chunkier in Fallout 4. It's freaking huge. And if you attach like the big barrel, the suppressor, it's like holy crap. So some people, what they have done is they've created mods where they are Fallout lore friendly, as in these guns, weapons, and stuff were in previous Fallout, so it's nothing too crazy. Because in Fallout, they have M16s, they have FN5s, they have Desert Eagles in Fallout lore in like 1 and 2. But when Bethesda took over, they just changed up a lot. There's only probably a handful of weapons that they kind of kept. And then they, of course, changed the aesthetics from Fallout 3. Because, like, the minigun in Fallout 3 actually had, like, a back that would, in theory, would load the ammo as well as be the battery pack. Whereas in Fallout 4, it's just this gigantic, self-contained weapon. So,
Got you.
I get a little bit into it on the guns. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. Gonzo's into more of the lore, so I have to hear about that, which is fine with me. I started 3, didn't finish it. Started 4, never finished it, and started New Vegas, and never finished it. So I don't know much about the story.
No, I'm the same. Actually, I really just did New Vegas. It was like kind of the first one, and I think I got like halfway.
I think I've played every single one except for it's one of the non-canon ones. I think it's Fallout Brotherhood of Steel, because I played Tactics. Tactics I loved, but it's not considered lore friendly, I believe, or not completely lore friendly.
You traitor!
I don't care.
That's funny.
And we got to get back into some 7 days too.
Well, I was kind of waiting until the person that hacked and stole shit to kind of not be hacking and stealing shit. Because someone put in, where was it? In the game channel in here somewhere. Game talk. There we go. A list of EAC games from their website, so you know what to avoid. That was 3/17/2024.
Oh, yeah.
It was 7 Days to Die and a whole bunch of other ones, because it says there's currently an RCE exploit being abused in Play Apex. It is unsure whether it comes from the game or the actual anti-cheat. I would advise against playing the games protected by EAC or EA titles once they fix these, or can comment. I think someone was stealing shit. People have used to inject cheats into streamers' machines, which means they have a capability to do whatever they like, installing ransomware software, locking up your entire PC. So that's why I've been avoiding it.
Well,
because I don't know if it's fixed. So, and 7 Days was in that, and that's the only game we play. Oh, and Dying Light. Gears 5 was in that, but I don't think it'd happen if I played Gears 5 on Xbox. Because it sounds like it's mostly just PC players they're fucking with.
if it's the EAC.
Yeah, which is usually only on PC if I remember correctly. So
yeah. Mm-hmm.
But yeah, which means I can't play Vermintide 2 either. Fuck, I was wanting to stream Warhammer Vermintide. Because I only have that on PC. I only have Vermintide 1 on Xbox, I think. But yeah, those are really the only games I play that are in the list, so. Oh, and Fortnite's on that list too. I don't play Fortnite right now either, so. We haven't gone back to play the Lego Fortnite yet. But I don't know if I really want to. Like, it's not bad, but it's really not that great.
I don't like the building.
No.
That was what did it for me. Because it was way too meticulous, and then nothing really like snapped well together.
Mm-hmm.
Pre-built, and then the other shit that you could add on to it. So it was like, I
think they supposedly fixed that, but I don't know.
Yeah, well, and then also having to build it in steps like you're following instructions.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, I get it, but then at the same time, no.
Right.
Yeah, no, I started I still have our world save that you and I were playing, Trent, and then I was just like, well, until we get back to that one, I set up a new solo one and been kind of putzing around with it, so.
For 7 days?
Yeah.
Got you. Well, yeah, so like I said, I'm too afraid to play it after reading that.
Yeah. Well,
that. Especially after what happened with fucking,
oh, yeah, the forest.
Oh my god.
Luckily, that idiot just, was just built, like, adding blueprints to our shit, and punching vet and setting them on fire.
Yeah.
Right.
Love that.
But honestly, if somebody wants to come in here and steal shit off my computer, you're not going to get anything, because...
Well, they said install malware and shit. And I'm like, no thanks, I'm good. I went ahead and uninstalled Fortnite too. I didn't realize I hadn't done that yet, because I haven't touched that in God knows how long. So... I don't know. Yeah, it's not my thing, I guess.
I've had worse problems with my PCs with hard drives dying and graphics cards melting down. So
I need to see if I can't get this hard drive that I have right now in the other PC, the white one you gave me, to Gonzo, so he can switch his stuff over just to this hard drive and use this computer. Because this one's a little bit of an upgrade from what he has, and his needs upgraded. So.
Okay. So
I was just gonna give him the white one and then use the old one that I built that he has for
Yeah, see, that's why I love.
Can't say it on here, but for something else.
Well, and that's why I love PCs, is that you can. It's like Legos. You can just kind of mix and match shit.
Yeah, because I'm like, I don't need a running hard drive. Well, an amazing running hard drive for what I want to do. I just need it to do 2 things, and that's it, and it probably will. But he needs it to run a whole bunch of shit, and it's been acting up. So I'm like, I need to see if I can't plug in that hard drive into this PC, so then he can transfer the stuff over and then plug that hard drive back into that PC. But I just haven't sat down to do that yet, and I feel bad. Oh, because he has the old computer with the Dell hard drive that's a piece of shit. So.
Yeah, anything that's factory issued
Yeah.
is just crap.
Oh yeah. For sure. Actually on the list of games, let me find my question so I can word this properly. Since we're talking about video games, I figured I'd ask this right now. Have you tried other types of games, and what did you think of them?
Like genre type of games, or
Yeah,
just
like so how Sonic is a platform game. I tried platform games again, and I hate them. I cannot play side scroll platform games anymore. I hate them. I tried to play I think it was Hollow Knight or whatever was one of the side scroll things. No. Couldn't do it.
It's funny. Katie and I went to a vintage arcade
Uh-huh.
one night, and yeah, they had the original Contra, which I used to love back on like the full-sized arcade style. And what was the other one? Donkey Kong. And then all the old Mortal Kombat, Tekken, and then the one that was like nostalgia for me, and I don't know if you remember this, Killer Instinct.
No, I don't know that one.
Okay, it was like an offshoot of Mortal Kombat,
Okay.
but it was like the special cousin of of it, because it didn't get as popular, but it was still pretty good.
That's funny.
I just remember there being a giant lizard as one of the characters.
What about you, Vet? Have you tried any other different games from what you normally play?
I haven't started them yet, but I got some. What the hell are they called? Oh, let me go pull it out.
You hear that sound he made when he got up?
I know.
It's called
Are we ever
Dangle.
gonna?
Yep.
Huh? Oh, are we ever gonna go back to playing Demonologist, or should I just uninstall it?
Probably just uninstall it. I mean, until the ghosts have more personalities, it
Well,
just
they
seemed
just
like
had another small patch,
yeah,
so
but it
I
just
don't
seemed like
know.
it's the same thing every time.
I'm waiting to see. I haven't even started this game, but it's Fire Emblem Warriors Three Hopes. That's kind of like it's based off of a game I love, but instead of it being like the tactics, it's more of a action phase. We'll see how that goes. I think of games that like I've either returned to. I've disliked all the Pokemon games that I've tried recently. I've disliked every single one of them, and I used to
You
love.
disliked them?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I did not like Pokemon Sword. Did not care for that. And what's the other one I'm playing? Or I've played. I think it's like Pikachu, the Pokemon Pikachu.
Yeah.
Really didn't care for that. Animal Crossing, I tried to get into. I mean, playing with U-Turn was okay, but like playing it on my own, I did not give a shit for it.
Oh, we need to play again.
And that's about it.
Got to.
You got to play the Australian offshoot version of that of Animal Crossing.
Well, people were saying Cult of Lambs was the new Animal Crossing, and I already got kind of bored with it. I haven't touched it in like forever.
Another game that everyone was all about and I just never really cared for was God of War.
I've never tried that game. I've wanted to, but just have not.
I tried it when with the original, didn't care for it. And then when I got my PS5, it came with the second God of War.
Mm-hmm.
So I figured, well, before I even attempt to play this, I should play the first one, so you understand the story. And my attention span for it did not last. So, but I know like some of my buddies, they're like, oh, especially one of my buddies is like all into it.
Yeah. One game that I've played that I haven't gone back to yet is I don't know if you guys have heard of it. I can never say this right. Danganronpa.
I've heard of it.
No, yeah. I loved the first game, started the second one, and then just never went back to it. It was a random drunk night stream that I decided
Ah.
to do.
Oh, that happens.
Yes, I never got into God of War, but I did enjoy because it's a similar type of gameplay. Was um, uh, Horizon Zero Dawn.
Nope, couldn't get into that either.
Really? Yeah,
My
because it's the
stepdad
same kind of
loves that
style.
game.
Yeah, because it's definitely one of those. It's like a open world missions, main storyline, side quests. But what I liked about it is that you got to choose kind of how you encountered the enemies in the world.
Mhm.
Do you just run in, beat the shit out of them, and then teabag their corpses, or do you stealth hit them from a distance and use your different skill sets to kind of like outsmart them. So
Right.
and then what I liked about that one though is because instead of it being like um, like Celtic lore, it was like post-apocalyptic future where you don't really know what's going on because everyone's living like Native Americans, but yet there's robotic animals running around. And so you kind of uncover the story of like what the hell's going on and what year are we in.
Mhm.
And it's really, honestly, it was really cool and clever how they did it. Because you kind of get bits and pieces as you go through the storyline. And then it's like a big holy shit at the end. So if it's, worth anything, it's just playing it for the main story, especially if you're going in blind and know nothing of, any spoilers of it. Which is what I did. And it was, yeah, definitely a cool experience. Even if you just played the main quests and said screw the side missions, that was actually a really cool one. And I'm actually, did I buy it yet? Because they finally did the sequel for PC, I think recently, and so yeah, I was gonna check that one out because I've been trying to avoid anything with spoilers with that as well.
Mm.
Just because
Gotcha.
I know kind of where they're going with it, but I didn't want to like, ruin the shock experience. But I mean, that's one of the games that that definitely was like a deviation from what I'm normally used to playing.
Gotcha. I don't think I've played anything else that hasn't been on my. I mean, I've tried different games that were similar to Phasmo. 'Cause didn't we just try Ghost Exile or something?
Yeah.
I'm like, we need to try it again because it wasn't terrible. Because
I
I'm
was
just
actually
tired of playing
watching.
Phasmo, so I'm like, can we try something other than Phasmo?
Mhm. I was actually watching Insum and Psycho because they've been doing a lot of Lethal Company, and they decided that we were going to play a Lethal Company like clone, like
Mhm.
somebody that made it they made it in Unreal Engine. So it's the
Mhm.
same concept, but they added some like additional features and like leveling up systems and ship customizations, and it was actually kind of cool.
Oh no, it's Ghost Exorcism Inc. that we played. We haven't tried Ghost Exile yet.
But I think it was called. Did I put it in my wish list?
I have so many games in my wish list.
Yeah. Uh, I think it was called like Stanley's Contract or something like that.
Oh, well, that sounds familiar. Wasn't there something like that? No,
Is it on Steam?
I don't play
Yeah.
horror games, so or suspense games. So.
Stanley
No, that's a Stanley Parable.
Parable?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what I was thinking
Parable.
of.
I don't know.
What was it called?
I was looking up a whole bunch of horror games yesterday and put them on my wish list. There's some of them
Oh,
that are like teams.
here we go. Sketchy's Contract.
Sketchy's Contract?
It's only $8.
Interesting.
Sketchy's Contract. Yeah, it's 809. The costumes do look just like.
Oh yeah, well, I mean, the whole premise is the same,
Uh-huh.
but it's made on a better engine, or like I guess I say, like a more powerful engine.
I got you.
And
Dude, I need to learn how to use Unreal Engine and make my own game.
I know, right?
I mean, there's gotta be some tutorials out there somewhere. Or something.
But then you
'Cause
could
I've got,
you could buy
ideas, but
customizations. Oh yeah, and then there's a planet that you go to where you can fly around. There's one that's underwater.
oh my god.
There's a crane machine or a claw machine you can put on the ship.
No. That's cool.
So it's like somebody that really did
their homework.
Yeah, and just kind of wanted to pay homage to Lethal Company, but then kind of give it a more modern feel.
Right.
Yeah, definitely one I want to try out. Maybe we'll have to do this one in one of our Let's Plays.
Yeah.
You know what?
If Vet wants to play.
Um,
Come on, you get a giant like lawn flamingo on a stick as your weapon.
I know, I saw that. That was awesome.
yeah.
Well, too bad I'm gifting it to everybody.
Oh, well, thank you. You didn't have to do that.
For $8, I will do it.
So I told Vet this, but I didn't tell you this yesterday. So I went to the return store yesterday because we have a local, a store that buys the blind giant cases of stuff and whatnot. And I got I got some cool stuff. I got some LED dice, or like dice that light up for D&D. You roll them and they'll light up, change colors. And then I got Gonzo a set of those, and then I got him a Godzilla toy. And then I also found my body wash, like 2 containers of it for $7. It was still good, and I'm like, yeah, I need body wash, and this shit's not cheap.
Body wash.
Well, I have to have sensitive skin. I can't.
Yeah.
I can't use Bath and Body Works. I can't use anything with scents. It has to be completely. Yeah. So I bought this thing, or I thought was a thing, called Naughty Plants, and it's like some Japanese. Well, it was in Japanese, but I don't know if it was a Japanese thing. But it's supposed to be this cute little plushy stuffed animal in a vase or whatever you want to call it, in a pot. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Brain. And it was supposed to be this cute stuffed animal in a pot, and it was supposed to be different flowers. So there was supposed to be a bellflower, or a sweetheart plant, or a bear paw, or whatever. And I was like, oh my god, this will be so cute. Well, it was sealed, so I didn't think, maybe I should open this to check to make sure it's okay. Because usually when something's sealed, you're like, well, nah, I don't need to check it. I get home and I open it, and inside was a rock. Not the plant, not the plushie. Yes, like literally a rock.
Daggone rock.
And I'm like, I paid $7 for a rock because this was sealed, and I didn't think to open it. I was so mad.
That's pretty clever troll right there.
Right? But still, I was so mad. I'm like, that was $7 for a rock. So I have learned, even if it's super sealed, open it. What?
Well, now that rock is part of your family.
Right? Yeah. I know. I actually put it on the fireplace mantle.
Yeah, well, draw a face on it, give it a little wig.
So mad though.
Put a bow tie on it.
I was like, God, a fucking rock. I told one of the guys that usually does stuff there. I told him, I was like, hey, if you go back in the store and happen to find any more of these boxes, I'm like, and if you find one with one actually in it, I'm like, will you get it for me and I'll pay you back? Because there was more in there. I just figured the one that I had was fine.
Yep.
I did get.
They remastered Tomb Raider 1, 2, and 3.
I have that on Epic because they had it out for free. I also got a video game called Story of Seasons, But sadly, I can't play it because it's for Xbox Series X. So I just got it for when I can actually get one. I'm like, oh, I'll play it when I eventually get an Xbox. But it sounded cute, so I was like, this seems like one of those calm, wholesome, comfy games that I'd like to play, so. But I'm like, well, it'll just have to sit in the box until I can get an Xbox and play it. I don't have one.
I don't remember there being guys on skateboards with Uzis chasing after you in Tomb Raider. I don't remember what level that was.
That's. I mean, it's been a long ass time since I played
Oh god,
any Tomb Raider.
that was high school. We used to play 1 and 2 while listening to Chumbawamba. Ah, memories. I still, every time I hear that song, I still think of playing the original Tomb Raider on PlayStation 1.
Oh.
I never liked Tomb Raider, to be honest.
Honestly, I went back and played it. It was one of those games where it was like, it was cool back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
But now when I go back, I'm just like, because I have like the whole Tomb Raider library. Collection thing that they had on sale. And it was like, all right, yeah, this is kind of like, eh. And then I was like, well, maybe the newer ones are better. So I tried Rise of the Tomb Raider and Shadow of the Tomb Raider, and it's like it's still the same shit. Where it's like more, quick time events and very linear. Go here, go here, and especially because the original one I think was auto aim, so you didn't really have to even aim at anything. You could just like jump around, and then as long as you had the trigger pulled down, it was going to shoot whatever was shootable.
Yeah. We need to get back to playing You're Dead, You're Dead. I'm like, I keep paying for the freaking Microsoft thing, and I'm like, I haven't been on Minecraft in forever. I'm like, and if I don't get back to it, then I might as well just cancel paying $9 a month for something I'm not using.
Yeah. I'm always down for some Minecraft.
Oh, Vet, I found a hat for you.
Hat?
If you need to scrap a hat.
Oh. I already scrapped a hat. I found one in my inventory.
Same.
I'll check your Steam inbox.
Will do. It'll let me. Steam. Where do I go?
Should be.
Go to your profile, I believe.
You my profile?
I was about to say, I thought there was a notification that said like someone gifted
Yeah,
you
it popped up, but then it went away.
Oh, go up upper right to the bell, maybe?
Oh.
View notifications.
Yep, there we go. I think. Nope. That just gave me news. News features. I'll have to check my email. It'll probably be in my email. I do need to customize my profile though. I don't like this background. I don't know how to fix it though. I don't remember how to customize this.
I think if you just go to profile and then edit profile.
There we go. I figured it out. I figured it out. There we go. Now I have 0. I keep forgetting they have avatars and stuff.
Oh yeah, well, and also with just all the Steam points.
Oh yeah, I know.
Oh yeah.
I
never use those damn things.
I don't either.
I don't either. I only use them occasionally, but that's only to buy backgrounds, really.
Or like the collectible cards that you can trade and sell. It's like, fuck you.
Yeah, I've actually sold some of those cards. That's actually how I was able to buy some of my games. Some of my games, not gonna lie.
Well, you found some gullible people, because what the fuck, man? Let's spend money on that shit. It's like,
Well, I put them as very cheap, so I
Yeah.
don't know. But
because
yeah,
I've
it's
got a
just
card
funny.
for Norman Reedus on Half-Life 2. Oh my god.
That's too funny. Well, I definitely have more room on my computer now because I uninstalled some games that I'm not touching and haven't played, so I'll probably have more room once we finish Son of the Forest. I went ahead and uninstalled Call of the Lambs because I'm like, I
Yeah.
want to finish the game, but like at the same time, I haven't gone back to it. So it's like, so yeah.
But yeah, Sons of the Forest, yeah, we'll get into more like the cave hunting. Which, are we doing that Tuesday
Yes.
again? Okay.
Yeah, it's gonna be right. The schedule's gonna pretty much be the same.
Okay.
Where it's gonna be Borderlands 3, Sons of the Forest, and then Garden of Banban. Because I also have Garden of Banban 3. So
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we'll spend a little more time, just finishing up a little base so we can put some storage down,
right.
and then we can go off to the main caves to get, like, the zipline gun, shovel, shotgun, the pistol if you guys want to swim with the sharks.
No, I'm good.
And that shark is actually stupid.
So I said it's not hard to get the
Would it
pistol.
kill me?
Yeah.
No, actually,
Bro.
it will bite you
can.
once, maybe,
Okay.
depending on your luck, and it'll take like an eighth of your health. That's it.
Got you.
So it's not even like it's that risky of a thing. It's more of
I
a
got you.
psychological scare.
Ah.
But if anything, if we just bring a couple of body parts, throw
Mhm.
those in the water, it'll distract them.
That's too funny.
I like that mechanic because actually that's in one of the caves. There's a shark that you have to swim past, and they just give you a bunch of dead body
You're
parts.
talking about the one to get the taser, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't actually have to swim at all. We didn't swim at all to get the taser. We
No,
started it.
but when you go further in, there's the shovels in that one.
Oh yeah.
So you have to go into the water for that because you need the rebreather.
Got you.
But yeah, the shark that's in there, yeah, they pretty much just kind of tell you how to get past them by just littering the ground around the pool with body parts. But now they did a good job kind of listening to the community as far as some of like the likes and dislikes of the mechanics and the building and some of the enemies, and which ones were too tanky and which ones were annoying, and they've definitely tweaked it a lot so that it's not unbearable to like build shit, because it was a grind.
It really was. I felt like in the first one.
Yeah, especially it was the floors.
Got
So
you.
when you lay the planks down, it was an animation
yeah,
for
yeah.
every single one. But now they made it so that if you're holding two logs and you hit the floor icon to lay the floor, it will lay all four pieces down at once
Got you.
in one motion. So they knew that was just annoying for him to actually, or it'll do like the one mechanic where he splits the log in half, and then when he lays it, all four of them lay down. So that kind of, saves you a lot of time. People were making mods that would just cut out the animation altogether. and trying to.
Yeah, you don't need You don't need a daggone animation for the most mundane of tasks.
Yeah, but they still kept him in for like eating a blueberry.
Well, it's like the initial blueberry, right?
No, it's for even when you're in the inventory. Because in the forest, it was just you'd right click on it and it would just disappear, and you'd eat it. This one, it's like he's got to toss him in his mouth every time.
Stupid.
It's like, yeah, we get it. You have great hand-eye mouth coordination. Now, some of the new like blueprints you can find are pretty cool. And there's new mechanics now where you can like gold plate your weapons.
Wow.
To make them stronger.
Nice.
I think you can. Can you gold plate the bone armor?
That'd be interesting.
You can gold plate your buildings and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It's not really gold. It's that like gold crystally stuff that was on the walls in the caves.
Oh, okay.
The solophyte.
Yeah.
They made it so you can harvest that now, and then build like a plating machine. All right. So, you guys want to talk about poop?
No. Although they did have one of those, what is it called? One of those squatty potties at
I hear
the return store.
I hear those are a game changer for people's lives.
They really are. Like, I tried to talk my parents into getting the one that I found there, because I'm like, I bought a plastic one, this one was wood, and I liked it a little better, but I was like, I've already got one, I'm not going to pay for one.
Right.
Another one, and we don't use the restroom upstairs for that because it's a low flow toilet. I'd like to change it to a high flow toilet so I don't have to keep running downstairs first thing in the morning. But yeah, I'm just like, you really should get this.
Yep.
And then both my parents were like, no. I'm like, okay.
Your colon will thank you.
Right? I'm like, okay.
Well, you know what I was thinking about this morning? Because I was gonna, I was telling Beck because I think you were in the bathroom when I first jumped on, but I was like, oh man, this morning you guys missed out on some great ASMR bacon eating from the breakfast I made. And I was thinking to myself, I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna tell them I made a shit ton of bacon. Then I was thinking about it, I'm like, why is that like a phrase, a shit ton? Especially because when you're usually talking about it, it's with like food. And so it's like, why are we measuring or comparing like a metric ton of something to shit? And I'm sure it's probably more used as a adjective than a noun.
So, first known use of that phrase is 1991.
You looked it up.
And because it's in the Merriam-Webster dictionary.
It is. Okay.
It's a vulgar slang, and it states for a large amount or quantity. The first known use of it was in 1991.
You didn't even hesitate. You were just right on that keyboard, right as I was talking about it.
That's too funny.
Yeah, there was because the old joke was shit was that it was an acronym.
Yeah.
So how did that become, fecal? I don't know. Because store high and transit ton, I mean, then it could be I don't know.
Yeah, because you could just say like, yeah, that's a bunch of shit.
Yeah. But I mean, when it comes down to, I'm sure other languages are like this, but I can only speak for the English language.
Oh yeah.
We take so many words and somehow reuse them, redesignate them to do other
Oh
things.
well, how many words are, can you think of to describe, tits?
Mm. Well, I found out where, you know, the origin of pussy was and how it turned into a term of being a coward.
Yep.
Now, how did it turn into female anatomy? I can only speculate.
Because you're
But,
afraid of it.
well, pusillanimous is to be fearful or scared. So I'm assuming
So now we're
the
getting Latin technical.
well, that's the word. I
Yep.
remember I found that out and I started using it all the time.
You're gonna make me go into incognito mode, aren't you? Okay.
Uh,
What pusillanimous? No, it's a Webster dictionary.
oh
Yeah,
my
but then I'm gonna
goodness.
start getting ads for like, pussy shit.
Yeah.
Pusillanimous, a lacking of courage and resolution marked by contemptible timidity. First used. Let's see if they have when it was originally.
Timidity.
Yeah, 15th century.
Damn.
Yeah,
Some trendsetters back then.
yeah. And then we just changed it up.
Yeah, we just use it for everything now.
Yeah,
It's,
that's a piece of anatomy. It's an insult. It's everything.
Yep.
Well, what was it?
It's a topping on ice cream.
A dink. Being called a dink.
Dink.
I
Yes.
think.
Yes. So originally, dink is actually a acronym, which I guess you could say it's an insult, but not really. It's dual income, no kids.
Oh, yeah, that's what we are.
Yeah.
And actually, if you add "come" on the end of that, then you get a game that's just like Animal Crossing.
Mhm. A couple with two incomes and no children. Also in the dictionary. Bam. First known use is 1903. It's amazing.
I feel so much smarter.
Yes.
Way to go.
Well, I mean, that goes into the whole like when people ask me the most simplistic of questions in my old job, and I'm like, you could just Google it. It'd be a lot faster than waiting on me to answer.
Actually, what I think what we should do as a funny little video thing is fuck around with Chat GPT,
Mm.
because that could be some funny shit where it's like, hey, tell me a story. Or what do you think about this? Because holy shit, is it really like scary what it comes up with.
Oh, I bet.
Here.
Uh,
Well, we've been recording for almost an hour, so
okay.
if y'all wanna
Yeah,
quit, we
I'm good.
can. Cause I'm not sure what else to talk about. We've went
Yeah,
deep.
I was.
Well, here,
I was
let me just
thinking of
ask
stuff and
Chat
then my brain.
GPT.
Chat GPT asked him what.
All right, what should actually? What am I doing? I can just talk to it. What should we talk about on our podcast?
Well, I mean, I have other questions. It's just
I'm just curious to see. Oh, of course, it's not going to give me an answer. Oh, that depends on your interests and the focus of your podcast. What
Yep.
topics are you passionate about and knowledgeable in?
All
Games
of
and poop.
games and poop.
it.
I'm reading this for you guys because this is great. Well, combining games and poop could make for a unique and humorous podcast. You could discuss the quirky ways poop is portrayed in games, explore the science behind digestion in the gaming worlds, or even review games with unconventional toilet humor.
Oh, Lord.
It's definitely a niche, but could attract a dedicated audience looking for something different and lighthearted.
Well, there you go.
See, we haven't talked about. Well, actually, we could talk about it for like the games like Ark, Survival,
Oh my
where you
gosh.
poop, where you
You
actually
were
poop in that game.
so annoyed with the poop mechanic, Trent.
I know, it's just ridiculous. You just run and poop. Like,
Yeah,
that makes
and,
no sense to
and then
me
it says it,
whatsoever.
and it lets you know on the bottom your character has pooped.
I know. I'm like, I don't understand.
All right. But no, it's like it's interesting how you can kind of get lost in conversations with this thing. What would you like to hear about?
Hear about what?
I mean,
Oh, you mean
I'm
asking
I'm
everybody what
asking
they want to
chat.
hear about?
Yeah, I'm always
Oh
up for
my
learning
gosh.
something new and interesting. How about discussing the psychology behind gaming addiction or exploring the cultural impact of gaming on society? Both topics could lead to a fascinating discussion
mm,
or a very vindictive fight.
I remember, what was it? Grand Theft Auto 3 came out, and I remember everyone was worried about violence in video games and how it's going to affect the youth. And I remember I was out on a family trip somewhere, and I saw that a feminist group actually encouraged men to play Grand Theft Auto because they wouldn't beat their wives because they could beat the women in the game. I'm like,
God.
that's not how that works.
It's sad and brilliant at the same time.
Like, that is not how abusive relationships work, but
No,
okay.
yeah, redirection is not the answer. I still like to think where you could discuss the quirky way poop is portrayed in games,
Mm.
or exploring the science behind digestion in gaming worlds. It's like, what you mean, like the food and eating mechanics in survival games, and then why our 7 Days to Die characters never have to shit? We just find pistols in toilets.
Yeah.
Or just random pieces of paper.
Mhm.
All right. Well, I'm thinking we have our fourth voice now in our podcasts. Sorry, Craig Bot. We may have to bring Chat GPT in
Oh my
every,
goodness.
every so often to kind of.
I don't think so.
All right. Yep.
Well, at least I know that if we have any run into any brain stumpers, I always forget that I have this on my phone. Instead of checking with Merriam-Webster, we can always get a definition of. Well, let's see what this one comes up with then. Where does the term "a shit ton" come from? See if it's close to what you found.
What?
Let's see. It's an informal expression used to convey a large quantity of something, is likely derived from the idea of a ton being of a substantial amount, combining with the crude term "shit" for emphasis.
Yep.
Oh, see, this says its exact origins are unclear, but it is a common colloquialism in casual language.
Mm-hmm.
So I probably just took that right from Merriam-Webster.
More than likely.
Yeah. Okay, that's a good note to end on.
Yep. So thanks everyone for listening to another episode of Geeks Behaving Badly. And we will see you again next time. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Later.